Hey, welcome back to Snapball Games. My name is Max, and this is Lewin, and we're back. We're doing something a little bit different today. Usually I'm just going over a deck tech and then playing a league with a deck. Today is going to be a little brewing session. I have an idea for the deck that I want to make. Yeah, it's going to be good, huh? But I haven't built it yet, so I kind of have cards in mind that I want to use. And we're going to build the deck in this video. You can watch it if you want, and then in the next video that I release, it's going to be a league of me playing that deck. I brew basically all the decks that I play on my channel. Sometimes I play, mainstream tier 1 decks, but for the most part, I'm building my own decks and playing them through leagues. That's like what I do on my channel. So I thought this could be fun to do something a little bit different. He's done. He's done with the intro. He wants to go down. Yeah, I thought I could do something a little bit different and brew the deck in one video, talk about all my decisions, building the deck. I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but again, I do have an idea. You can see it's Mardu Initiative. That's what we're going to be building. Similar to my BOROS Initiative brew from the past, but with a twist. And then we'll play it through leagues, see how it does, and go from there. So if this is content you like, please let me know. You can comment down below, say I want to see more of this, or if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, and then you can just watch the league if you're interested in that. So thanks so much, and let's get right into it. Let's put them down. All right. So let's start with Refurbished Familiar. This card um, is out of the brand new set, Modern Horizons 3. And it's basically like all I want to be doing in Pauper right now. I played it in one league through with Grixis Affinity, and it just seemed so strong. And it's like I just want to be playing with this card. It seems like exactly where I want to be. I'm sure there's multiple shells that'll be good in. Grixis Affinity, probably the best one. Maybe Mardu Affinity. There's a lot of good options, but yeah, we want to build this deck similar to the Boros Initiative deck that I played through a bunch of leagues on my channel that I did well with. We're going to have like an ephemerate package, but again, this is the reason why I want to dip my toe into black. So it'll be a Boros Splash Refurbished Familiar deck, and you'll see why I think it's okay to splash in this deck right now, and that's because it's a Cleansing Wildfire deck. And the mana in Boros Initiative is kind of bad, and that's actually because you have to play a lot of bridges. So you're playing all these tap lands, but because you're only Boros, you only get 4 Rustvale Bridge. But we actually, when you go 3-color with bridges and Cleansing Wildfire, your mana base isn't necessarily that much worse than a 2-color deck anyway. Where's the last bridge? Where's the black-white one? Right here. So we probably only want like 2 or 3 black-white bridges. The red bridges are good because they for sure cast Wildfire. And then let's add some basics in. We might not be able to play as many basics because we should probably play some number of like Vault of Whispers artifact land type things, but we definitely need some basics for Cleansing Wildfire. So let's get some mountains going, some plains, and 1 swamp. And then that's 18 lands. Now we can play a Great Furnace or 2. I don't own 20 Great Furnaces. Am I just lagging or what's going on? Did I spell furnace wrong? Furnace? There it is. It's a Great Furnace and eat. I don't know what's the white one called? I should know. I'm really bad with card names, so that could be a struggle in this type of video. Ancient Den. I don't think we necessarily need more artifact lands than that, because you only need 3 total artifacts in play. You never need more than 3. It's just Metalcraft in order to make this cost 1. And even if it costs 2, it's okay. It's not the best, but this is one major thing I'm going to change between this list and the Boros Initiative list is I want to play a bunch of inspectors. I think they're good. They're good against mono red because they're 1/2s. And making the clue gives us another artifact for familiar. Sure, it's going to be harder to flicker compared to Spirited Companion, the good boy, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do. I guess we can also probably play Galvanic Blast with all these inspectors and these artifact lands. Maybe we want to play. Maybe we want to cut one more basic and play one more artifact land, but then we just are more susceptible to Gorilla Shaman, Dust to Dust, that sort of thing. I could cut like one more mountain, play one more Great Furnace. It's pretty greedy. I think I have enough black sources for familiar though. Let's play Goliath Paladin. Let's play the Monarch creature. Palace Sentinels. Let's play Strands. Let's play Ephemerate. I think we do want Inspiring Overseer as well. I loved the 2 Faithless Looting in the original Boros INIT list. 2 Faithless Looting. And Inspiring Overseer actually seems pretty good too, because it seems pretty good against Refurbished Familiar because it's like kind of another Refurbished Familiar for 3 mana in a way. And then we need, what's it called? Ardent Elementalist. And right now, I don't have a late to dinner right now. I probably can't play this many inspectors. I could also go down to 3 Ephemerate potentially with this list, but I kind of like 4. It's good with Familiar, it's good with Overseer, good with Paladin, and it's okay with these inspectors. This is also 0 Journey to Nowhere. I think this deck does need some number of journeys. But what to cut now? Because we have Familiar, we have another creature. Give me one moment. And so, forgot exactly where I was. I had to stop for a second. But this is where things start to get a little tricky. And I just had an idea. I don't think we need to play Journey to Nowhere. I think we can just play Cast Down. Why can I not find Cast Down? That's right here. I'm not going to play 4, I don't think. Do we need second Swamp? It is kind of hard to cast it right now. Six Thrabins might even be too much for this deck. Does make an artifact though. Just not sure what else to cut. We can cut like Overseer. We can go to 2 Cast Down because it's kind of hard to cast. Just seems so much better because it's so good to loop back with Elementalist. That seems good. And now we're keeping the shell pretty much the same. We could play 5 Inspectors. Because I do want to play 4 Ephemerates. We have 20 creatures. Let me save this. Let me take a look at the original Boros Initiative deck. and see if I'm missing anything. Oh, Dawnbringer Cleric. And this list has 21 lands. Plus it has a Boros Garrison. I don't think we need Boros Garrison. But obviously it's hard to fit everything in when we have Familiar in the deck as well. We don't have Stonehorn Dignitary. I think that's fine. These were kind of like some of the clunkiest cards. They give you good inevitability, but I think that's fine. Let's go back to our build. Where are we at? Yeah, this looks sweet to me. Another another possible option is Tithing Blade, but I think that I have another brew actually. It's similar to this, mostly Mardu. Uh, I won't show it yet. We'll keep you on edge in case I decide to play it. But it's basically like a mostly Rakdos deck, playing Refurbished Familiar as well. Very similar to this, but like a red-black base instead of a white-red base. But this seems sweet. I could go down to one Faithless Looting. But yeah, I mean, this could just be the main. This could just be the main 60. I don't know if I need the late to dinner. Sure, it's good. It gives you more inevitability, but as we saw playing against it in the last league that I played against it when I was playing the Red Green Monsters deck, this deck has so much inevitability. This is actually a very, very quick build. It usually takes me a lot longer to get down, but yeah, this was kind of cool. Let's go dust to dust. 4 to sideboard. Gorilla Shaman. Great Pauper sideboarding skills right here. 1 or 2. I'm not sure how many I want of that. Dawnbringer. Cleric. Maybe we do want some Dawnbringer's main, like at least one main. Cut another Inspector. That's going really low on clues. Maybe Galvanic Blast doesn't even work. I think 3 Blast is fine. Am I gonna be able to Metalcraft? I have 1, and then these are artifacts, and then my lands are artifacts too. Wonder if it's not enough. Kind of feel like that it is enough. Let's just go a bunch of Dawnbringers in the side. Breath Weapon. 4 Pyroblast probably. Do we want any graveyard hate like relics? I think I also had a ration clerics in the sideboard before to have more life gain against red. We have 11 bridges right now. We have 14 artifact lands, 6 basics. So most of our lands are artifact lands. Like we should be, I think, pretty good on Galvblast and Familiar. I mean, this looks good to me. Really high-powered cards. Yeah, no Irration Clerics, no red Elemental Blasts, a lot of Affinity Hate. No black cards in the sideboard, I think is fine. Splashing these. Splashing the cast down is a little worrisome for me, but we have a lot of a lot of black sources, excuse me. We have 8 black sources in our lands, and then 4 Cleansing Wildfire that can potentially get Swamp. And we only need 1 black source. Yeah, this looks sweet. Let's try this for a league. So again, let me know if you liked this type of content. It was fun doing this. I think usually it takes me like much, much longer to build a deck, but quick video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back for a league with the deck. Peace.